Hi, everyone. Welcome to Friday Night Live #1. I'm your host, Crystal, the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady. And I see Coping was here. I don't know if she's here anymore. And Connie's here. Hi, Connie. And the busy hooker, which is Heather. So she's not going to be here, but unfortunately, I won't be here for this one. My husband is dragging me to his friend's house. If you're still on when I get home, I'll stop by. So I hope everyone is having a wonderful Friday night, and hope y'all have a great weekend. And let's see. If for some reason the live cuts off, that's due to the rain outside. So, hi, Connie. How are you? If you're watching this on replay, feel free to answer the questions I ask in the comment section. I also have a Facebook group I'd love for you to join. You can post your pictures of your animals, your projects that you're working on, any craft projects. Yeah, and my link to my Facebook page is in the description box always. So, yeah. Give it a minute until people start coming in. I did get my beads in. You're sleepy. I got my beads in, and I don't think I ordered enough for the beaded challenge that Ladybird and Ingrid and Gina have come up with. So I might have to order more. And I've gotten about 6 or 7 rows in, and I've realized I've messed up. So now I got to tear out 2 rows. Not fun. You can see and hear me okay, Connie, right? I do have a couple of questions left over from last time. Okay, good, you can. Hi, Coping. Hi, Lisa. How are you tonight? Hi, Laura Lee. Or Lorelei. How do you pronounce your name, Miss Beverland? Is it Laura Lee or Lorelei? Laura Lee. Okay. Sorry, I said it wrong, but you never know with pronunciations, right? How it could go. Your mind may want to read it one way, and then you say it another. So what is everybody working on? I was just saying that I actually do have my... Let me disappear out of frame for a second. I was working on my beaded challenge that Ladybird and Ingrid and Gina come up with, and I messed up. I don't know if y'all can see the beads too well, but I messed up on these last 2 rows, so now I got to rip all of it out. But the beads are light pink and ruby red, and that's as far as I've gotten so far, but I made a mistake, so now I got to rip it out. Yay, fun. Well, thank you, Lisa. It is pretty. I messed up, so now I got to rip it out. And then I started thinking I had already sent the email to Ladybird, showing her the yarn I was going to use, the size hooks, the beads, and I'm like, now I can't change the yarn or anything like that. I can't start over. And so, yeah, I'm just gonna. Hi, Gracie, welcome in. I have to either find a different pattern or find out where I messed up, because that's just, I'm doing my circular shawl, the one I designed recently, and I just heard thunder, guys. So if it cuts out for any reason, if I just kind of go off air, that's why. We lost power or something. So just FYI. Anyway, I got off subject. I don't remember what I was saying, but oh well. It happens. I know I was talking about that, but oh well. Connie is working on her temperature blanket. You are now alternating between 4 projects. Wow. Temperature blanket, ocean blanket, socks, and beanie. Lisa's going to make herself a shrug with beads. Never done that. Done neither before. Yeah, it's very easy to put the beads on, but it's kind of a pain when you have to rip out the stitch and take the bead off. So how are you tonight, Gracie? Oh, you're busy with dinner. I just saw that comment. Okay. Well, that's fine if you're just lurking and making dinner. That's great. Thank you for putting me on the screen to play. All right, so I guess since we have a couple people here now, I will ask my first question. I guess I have a few that I had from last Tuesday left, so I'll just go with those. If you won $1,000, what would you buy? Lisa's working on a beanie for the Rogue Retreat and a purse for your niece. How cute. Hi, Michelle. Welcome in. And Laura Lee is just finished the beach blanket, except for the starfish, turtles, and such. Then I have a shawl going. That's pretty. 1,000, Connie. What are you working on, Michelle? I guess I would buy, I guess I'd buy yarn. Mama's saying yarn from the bedroom. Yarn. Yeah. She goes, yarn. I knew it. You can never have enough yarn. Yes, that's a good point. I would buy me a spinning wheel because those are expensive. $200 or $300 is the cheapest one. Lisa would buy mystery yarn boxes. Those are fun. Those are really fun. Okay, there was just something shaking. Some kind of glass on the wall. Laura Lee would stock up on case goods and replenish your food supply. That's pretty good. Laura Lee, do you want to learn how to coupon? Because my grandmother could teach you. Everyone's finishing their starfish and turtle blankets before me. Let's see how long I have been working on mine now. Or go on a trip with family or both. Or a she shed. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, a spinning wheel does sound like fun. I finally think I have mastered the drop spindle. Maybe not mastered it, but at least kind of understand how to work it now a little better. You'd, of course, buy some yarn, probably stock up your freezer with food. Your daughter coupons, that's awesome. That is awesome. End up owing her money. She gets overages. That's awesome. Every time my grandmother ends up, going into a store and they have to give her an overage, they won't allow it. Michelle, you've got a crocheted summer top, a pot holder, and a baby blanket in the works. Wow, that's a bunch. Well, the pot holder is kind of small. I bet that would go quick. But a blanket, a baby blanket, and a summer top might take longer than the pot holder. So yeah, it's getting pretty dark in front of our house. So I just hope we lost power about, I think, 5 minutes till 6. And every time our internet goes out, it affects, every time our power goes out, it affects our internet. And we risk the chance of it not coming back on and not working for hours and hours because of it shutting off. So I was just praying. I was like, oh my God, I got to go live at 6:30. Please don't mess up now. All right, I need to mark that question off because I don't want to ask it twice. Let's see. And this is just a yes or no question. Y'all don't have to go into detail. Have you ever broken the law? Yes or no? You don't have to answer that if y'all don't want to. I did get a speeding ticket one time. I was coming, me and Mama were coming home from Louisiana, and I got a speeding ticket. But they target people from Texas. So trouble is you can't stay focused on working on only one project. Yeah, I can understand that. Broken what? Minor traffic laws like speeding or changing lanes without a blinker, I guess. I don't know. Something, traffic violations. Parking ticket. Make it easy. Of course, coping. No, yeah, being caught is another. I've sped many times, but that was the first time I ever got a ticket. And I was going 68 and a 55. And it was about $300 and something. So that's why I do not speed anymore. I always use my blinkers. I always wear my seatbelt. I don't want another ticket. Well, that's good, Lisa. Always best not to get a ticket. And I only have 34 more rows on my Turtle Beach blanket that Dana, no, maybe 34. I think I did 2 rows last night. So I'm hoping to get that finished by next week. 300 could have bought a lot of yarn. Yep. Yeah. 380? 380, she said. The only ticket I've got was a parking ticket in New Jersey because they are so picky about parking up there. Technically, the ticket went to my ex-boyfriend. It was his car. Oh, that's the one you just finished, Dana Wonderlust's blanket? More thunder, guys. At least it's not lightning. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Coping. I hate when plants die. The very last rainstorm we had come through, like last week, it was really bad, and our potatoes got too much rain, and Mama had to pull up all the the plants because they died. But we got a big bowl of potatoes out of the ground. Some of them were only about that big. Some were like that. So I hate that your cilantro and green peppers didn't make it. That would have been good in some salsa. Laura Lee, did you use the colors that Dana wanted from the pattern, or did you use your own colors kind of the same? I'm using like a tan, a mint green, and what is that other color? Teal? Yeah, teal. I didn't have the exact colors, so. Got pulled over once, but didn't get a ticket. My lights weren't on all the way, which I pulled on the light switch, but for some reason it didn't pull out all the way. Well, at least they didn't give you a ticket, just maybe they gave you a warning. Our tomato plants are doing good though. We got one that came up from last year and it's making flowers, so it's fixing to have tomatoes come up on it. I'm excited. One time, man, we used to have the chicken pen in a different spot. And when we first moved it to where it is now, since it has chicken poop in the ground, we planted a bunch of tomato plants and seeds and just scattered the seeds everywhere. And I mean, we had a 10 by 10 plot of full of tomatoes, so full you could not even walk through. It was, we had so many tomatoes that summer, it was crazy. I tried to upload a picture on her MeWe. Where do I live? I live in Texas, Southeast Texas. We haven't even warmed up enough to plant. Yeah, well, it's getting to, I think, mid 80s, roundabout, you know, but it can get up to over 100 degrees in summer. I looked it up. I was in Ladybird's Live today, and I looked it up. In our town, what's the hottest it's ever got? 107. And that's probably with humidity, too. So I know you live in Oregon. Oh, she might be asking you where you live. Okay. I added a lighter blue, made the blanket a little bigger, and ran out of yarn. Oh no. Yeah, I ended up having, like, when I first did her pattern, I'm like, this is not coming out 46 inches. This is like 48. And I'm like, huh. Hi, Darlene. Welcome in. Anyway, I had to readjust to make it 36 inches, but I think it's going to be bigger than 54. It's over, I'm like 4'10" without shoes, and it's almost as big as me. So, and it's supposed to be, hi Julie, it's supposed to be a large crib blanket. How are you doing, Julie? Welcome in. Frank gets tickets. Oh, it just jumped. Hold on. Frank gets tickets for doing rolling stops. Yeah, that's why I learned in school, when you stop at a stop sign, you have to count to 3. So I try to stop and then sit. So my son only heard chicken and said, huh? Today it's in the 40s. Wow. Today it is 60. But it's just a little square. I don't see the emoji. Cold wind. $80 there in Ohio. The package still hasn't arrived yet. Our mail is slow. I do rolling stops, haha, unless an animal is in the crossing. 77 degrees where you are, Connie. Oh, is the poop emoji? Yeah, it just came up as a little like square box. I couldn't see what it was. It wasn't not registering on my laptop. And if y'all ever see me use emojis in the comments, it's usually like I'm using the semicolons or something like that, and then using the curved. I usually, you know, like back in the day in the 90s, you had to use those kind of emojis, like the little things on the keyboards. That's how I do it. You had a pajama day today? It was 85 3 days ago. And then it's like, what, you said 60 today? Yeah, six. That's kind of how our weather is. It's, you know, it's hot one day, cold the next. You never know what kind of weather it's going to be here in Texas. Alien and ghost emoji are my new go-to emojis. Wish I had a pajama day. Fridays are my busiest work time. Like the little smiley faces, I still use them too. Yeah, like in comments and videos, that's what I usually do. And here in the chat, if I was to try to do it, I might could do. Nope, I gotta click it. There, that's what I'm talking about. I had to put a space in between because if you don't put a space, it turns it into the emoji. You love ghost and alien emojis too. Well, you and Connie are a pair. My neighbor wears those one-piece pajamas all day. The onesies. Oh, Julie, what did you send Lisa? Or maybe I guess you can't tell her. Maybe it's a surprise. Never mind that I asked. Wait till you see my green screen background tomorrow. I know what you said you were going to look for. That'll be fun. You were going to start reading E.T. on YouTube, but you don't think you can. How do I check out if it's public domain? I have no clue. Oh, you won? Oh, well, congratulations, Lisa. That's awesome. Yay. You're on a roll, Lisa. All right, so I'm going to ask my next question. What was your favorite subject in school? I guess for me, I hated math. I struggled with it really bad. But my favorite when I got to high school was French. You're excited? I bet you are. Well, I hope you do an unboxing of it. Get a drink of water. Your favorite subject was math. I think I remember you saying that somewhere on your channel. Yeah, math was never my strong suit. What is going on with my hair is frizzy, guys, so it's like stay back there. Yeah, I took in ninth grade. I did a half of one semester of French class, and I loved it. I loved it. But I've always loved French language. Connie's was math. You also liked English. Cooking and chores were fun. Drama was fun too. Science was my favorite, then history. Hated math and English. Yep. Your favorite subject was always English. You took German and Spanish? Oh, wow. Can you still speak it? How you highlight? You would type the @ symbol and then type the first two letters of the person's channel name. Like I would type @DI and your name would pop up, Discovery of Knitting, and it would highlight on their end whoever you're talking to or want to, say their name. Your absolute fave was anatomy. I think ET is copywritten. Yeah. Well, all books have copyright, but I don't know. You see a lot of YouTubers like reading stuff on their channel, but I don't know. I'm really not sure how to do that. Yeah, like that, Connie. Granny D says if it's 75 years old, it's all good. Oh, okay. Well, then you'll have to wait till ET gets 75-year-old book. All right, so my next question is what is your favorite go-to song or band? I do too, Connie. But like certain music has copyrights and got to be very careful about that kind of stuff. Lisa, the 1998 Copyright Term Extension Act gave works published from 1923 through 77 a 95-year term. They entered the public domain on January 1st. As of 2021, works from 1925 and before are in public domain. Well, that's cool. Hi, Viviana. Welcome in. The question was, what is your go-to song or band? How are you doing, Viviana? What are you working on? There are websites that list public domain works. I would have never guessed you like the band Korn. There's only a few songs that I like by them. My favorite is Breaking Benjamin. They're my all-time favorite band. And but I listen to a wide variety of music. I really like oldies from the 40s, 50s, 60s, and then, yep, the CCR. I do like them too. I grew up on 90s music as a teenager, so I like that genre and some of the early 2000s music. You're working, hold on, I missed that comment. You're working on a baby blanket, Viviana. Okay, well, if you haven't joined my Facebook group, I'd love to have you. It's the same as my name on the screen, Crystal the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady. You're welcome to post your pictures of any crafts that you do. You can post your animals if you have any, plants if you have any plants, or anything you'd like to share, like if it's Mimi's or, a butterfly that you caught sitting on a step. I don't really care. I just like interacting with my subscribers better than just through comments. Julie likes to listen to Loretta Lynn. Connie says it just really depends on my mood. Some days I like Pat Benatar or Alanis Morissette. I tend to go to 80s music a lot. Lisa likes 90s. I'm a metalhead. Korn has a lot of hits. I'm Godsmack, Chevelle, Slipknot, Disturbed. I do like Godsmack and Disturbed. Down with the Sickness. That one. I like that one. There's, let's see. I can't think of a lot of the bands off the top of my head, but my brother listens to a whole lot more that I cannot stand. That's like screaming heavy metal, and I don't do the screaming heavy metal. Have you ever listened to Breaking Benjamin? When they get kind of screaming, that's about as far as I can go with that. If you're cleaning house, you listen to rock and roll. If you want to relax, you listen to old time country. I like blues, jazz, and it just jumped, and bluegrass. Bluegrass gospel music. You're welcome, Viviana. I like other albums too. Thank you song. Yeah. What is that one that she does? I don't know that song, but it's like Unconditional or something like that. Evanescence is good too. Three Doors Down, yep. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. Breaking Benjamin is about, they're my favorite. I don't know why, but they are my favorite. But I do. No, it's not ironic. It's a different one. It sounds more like I give you nothing but love and ask for nothing in return. Something like that. That's the one I'm talking about. I do like Disturbed, but that's as far as heavy metal as I can go with Disturbed. That's my breaking point. I'm like, nope, no more of that. Nope. My mama goes, all of it disturbs me. Who was the people that sung with Evanescence? Or Evanescence sung with them? You like Pink too? Yeah. Laura Lee agrees with you. She goes, I'm with your mama. The stuff my brother listens to disturbs me. But he actually listens to a wide variety of stuff too. So not just heavy metal rock. Also like techno music, but not a whole lot. And another band I really liked was their name was Trapped. I haven't seen anything from them lately, but yeah. So my next question for y'all is, are y'all dog people or cat people? And of course, I'm a cat person, but I love all animals. I love dogs, and I love cats, and I love birds. Yeah, I try not to hurt any living creature. I'll move a snail off of our sidewalk so I don't step on him. Oh wow, that's neat. I never knew that the guitarist wrote for Christina Aguilera. Connie also likes Reba McEntire and Garth Brooks. Yeah. Coping is more of a dog person. Julie's a cat person, but you like dogs too. Discovering is, Darlene, sorry. Cat. Chloe is my cat. Aw. Yeah, and you know I have two cats. And my favorite cat, her name was Itzy. And I spelled it a different way. Itzee. But technically it was because she was the runt of the litter. And I used to call her Itsy Bitsy. And the name just kind of stuck. She actually would come to it. So she was one heck of a cat, man. She was so unique. She was my baby. No, I would not, Connie. You have dogs and cats, or not, you don't have dogs, but you have two cats. I wouldn't believe. Laura Lee's a dog person, but I have a non-shedding dog. I can't do animal hair. Yeah, that's understandable. My grandmother is allergic to cats, so my cats have to stay outside 24/7. They never get to come inside, but they know where their home is. Tom has run off before, but ever since he got fixed, he stays here. Yay. Viviana is a cat person, but also love dogs. I don't have any right now. And then Connie says, cats. Hi, Tammy Tyford. Twyford. I'll just call you Flower. How about that? I can't say your last name. I'll just call you Tammy. And you like cats? Yeah, I miss having kittens, watching them play and grow up and all that. I mean, Oreo would have, she's litter after litter after litter, man. She just, I think she had 6 or 7 litters, maybe more within a 2-year period, I think. And her first 2, that's not counting her first 2 litters, they were all stillborn. It was so sad. It was very, very sad. I had never seen that happen to a cat before. And after those 2 litters, her 3rd litter, she had all live kittens. I felt so happy for her. I don't think she understood what happened, but you know, things do happen. And then every time I would go to get her to set an appointment to get her fixed, she would have her babies like the day before or 2 days before or the day of the appointment. So I always had to cancel, but eventually I did get her fixed. Tracy, hi. Hi. And Brenda, hi. Your cat has never been outside, little stray, socks Junior is a kitten. Oh. She's a house cat. Okay. Yeah, I used to have an inside cat, but and then I moved back to my grandma's, and then she had to stay outside. So, how are you, Tracy? What are you currently working on? While everybody says hi, I'll ask my next question. And I really don't know how to answer this one, but who has left the most impact on your life, good or bad? Oh, it's raining now. You're thinking about what you're going to do next. Okay. I am working on the beaded challenge. And let me see if I can grab it again. I messed up on the last 2 rows. And this beaded challenge was by Ladybird Loves, Ingrid's Inspirations, and also Gina. And I messed up on the last 2 rows, so now I've got to rip the last 2 rows out. That's what I was working on today. Oh. Oh, can I repeat the question? Okay, who has left the most impact on your life, whether it was good or bad? I can probably say the good has to be like my grandmother, my grandfather, and my mom. And the bad would have to, hi Ellie. The bad would have to be one of my exes that I was off and on with for 10 years. That really did me in. But what beads am I using? They are called seed beads. Let me see if I can reach those. I'm going to disappear on the screen. I have some pink ones and some red ones. And I might end up having to order more. But I think what I read, they were a 6/0. So they're real tiny. I have to use I can't even reach that steel crochet hook, but I have to use the steel crochet hook to get them on the yarn. But they are light. And that's what my grandmother learned to crochet with. These are light pink and these are ruby red. Your mom, wish you wouldn't have passed away when I was young. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Connie. Your mom left the best impact on your life. That's great, Viviana. So many good. My mom and dad, Gary, and my boys. Bad, well, I had a boyfriend who was a very odd, as it turns out. I can't pronounce that one. Fantasist. And very odd, as it turns out. Plus, my ex, he was a tad controlling. Yeah, that's kind of what I went through, but he was more like mess with my head mentally. You missed the question. It was, who has left the most impact on your life, whether it's good or bad? Ellie says my mom was the best. Darlene says the good. Okay, the good. Your son. The bad, no one really, thank goodness. Well, that's good. Laura Lee says, use the crochet thread and used beading needle to preload all the beads on thread. It's been years since I did that. Well, I'm actually using a 3-weight yarn. I'm going to disappear again. I'm using Lion Brand Big Scoop, and it's a 3-weight. So it's kind of tough getting the bead in there, but it works. I mean, I did that. This little bit of beading I did just in like 2 hours, 3 hours, I think. So I don't know. I'm just going to leave it there for now. Yeah, it is a big skein. It has over 1,000. I think I threw the label away. 1,117 yards. It's actually not hard. Let me see if I can show y'all what I do. Let me grab it. Okay. You have to thread the bead. I'll show y'all the red one. Y'all might be able to see that a little easier than the pink. And as I was going, I would put 3 beads on at one time. So I'd have 3 stitches lined up. And I'll just show y'all with the end tail. So you take that and you loop it like that. Grab it and you pull it on. And then you would finish your stitch with a regular crochet hook. Get it in there. And then tighten up your stitch. So similar like that, but I'm doing with the yarn tail instead of an actual stitch. But that's I just followed Ladybird's tutorial on it. It's just I don't exactly know where I messed up. And this is actually one of my own designs. So when I was creating the pattern, I forgot to put chain 2 in some spot, or, you know, chain up 2 to the next row or something. I don't know. I'll find out later. Bad was an ex-boyfriend from when I was a teen who abused me and always possible stalked and kidnapped me. Oh my goodness, Lisa. But going through that experience probably has helped you in life or made it worse. I can't get my beads through the 1mm hook. That's the smallest I found at Walmart. I don't really know exactly which size this is. It says size 10, but I think it's a 1.3 or a 1.4. I'm not real sure. But it's kind of, you have to kind of stretch the yarn over the end of it and pull down to kind of, you know. Bye, Tracy. Thank you so much for coming in. Good night. Oh, I didn't see that you had a new giveaway. Okay, I'll go check it out. Good night. Thank God I got a good husband. Yes, that is good coping. They are called seed beads. I believe they are a size 6/0, and they're very tiny. I don't know if that is going to pick them up or not, but stupid camera. Both. It helps me help others now. That is true. You can help others. And you know what signs to look for too. We need to submit a picture today, right? Same tutorial I followed. La fella. Ellie, you have until, like, today is the starting date until, I believe, June 10th to submit your very first photo. The utensils you're going to use, and either it's just a picture of all the utensils, the yarn, the crochet hooks, and the beads, or you can have that plus the starting chain, or, you know, first couple of rows or something as your whip. I think either or is fine. And then the second photo of a progress has to be in between the 12th, the 11th of June to the 27th. And then on the 28th, I think, you have to post your finished project. Is from what I understand. But if you go look in Ladybird's description of a BD Challenge Plus giveaway, in the description box is the dates. Hi, Brenda. Welcome in. That's what I got too, but the hole is super tiny in some. Yeah, there's different sizes. They said, Lisa said today on the video that they uploaded today, her and Ingrid, 4 millimeter to 8 millimeter. Hi, Gracie. I am going to hop over to Crafty Floridian for Sharon's fundraiser. I didn't even know you were here, Gracie. I'm sorry. Well, thank you for stopping in, and have a great weekend. Let's see what I missed. So maybe they accidentally mixed sizes in with some of the beads. And that's why some of the little holes won't go through the steel hook. I was trying to think of the name. How are you doing, Brenda? Oh, you're doing great. Okay, I already see that now. Well, I might have time for one more question. I gotta change to a different page, though. Where is it? Okay. What is your most used emoji? So show me y'all's emojis that you use the most. And I guess I'm going to say this one is mine. If it'll go. Well, it didn't. It just gave the default. I don't know if that transferred to an emoji for y'all or not, but it's the smiley face one, so. Thank you, Darlene. I look them up online for ones that I like. I usually try to come up with some of my own, but sometimes I can't think of any, so I just go and look up icebreaker questions or blog questions and write the ones that I like down the most. Hearts, elephants, and a thumbs up for Ellie. Cats for just another stitch. I can't see Darlene's or Viviana's emojis. Sorry. I do see a kissy face and a purple heart on Tammy's. And I see the alien and ghosts on Connie's. the hearts, and it looks like the happy face, laughing face, crying laughing face, I think, on Brenda's, and the poop emoji for Lisa. Face palm. Okay, it's still just showing 3 square boxes. It might be because of my laptop. It won't convert the Connie likes the poop emoji too. And eventually we were thinking about me, Connie, coping with yarn, and the busy hooker once a month going live all together. Yes, I do remember that, Connie. Poop emoji hat. We're not sure when we're going to, but we're thinking about going live, all 4 of us. That's if in StreamYard we can do for free. We might have to alternate between 3 people, but I don't know. I don't see where 4 can be on the free version, because there is a free version. So I guess I'll ask one more question. That's going to be exciting, a group live. Yeah, well, we were thinking about it. I see like a split screen, different split screen, a 3, a 2, a 3, and then like a big, huge screen. But I don't know how many you can have on a group live and it still be free, because they have a free version and a paid version for StreamYard. So Lisa, it's on her channel back a month or 2. You're going to do a group chat on Facebook? Okay. Oh, free is 6 people, up to 6 people? Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Tammy. Well, the symbols that I'm seeing on my computer, it's given the different layouts. So it gives like a box and then 2 symbols up here. So I didn't know if you could do more or not, but thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And StreamYard is easy to sign up for coping. If you have a laptop, you can stream whatever, just as long as your laptop has a camera, if not, by a little webcam that you would just plug in, and you can go live at any time. You don't have to have 1,000 subscribers if you're on a laptop. If you're on a mobile device or a tablet, yes, you have to have 1,000. But if you use a laptop, you do not have to have 1,000. You can have 50 subscribers and can still go live. That's how I'm able to go live. I'm using StreamYard, and I got a web camera, and I'm using my laptop. So oh, she went and found the video with the poop hat emoji on it. I mean the poop emoji on her hat. All right, so it is an hour in. I think I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. For the first Friday Night Live, I want to say thank you, everyone, for coming and joining me on my first Friday chat. I appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. And if it's going to rain there, stay safe. If it's not, then yay. Because we got a whole nother week. It didn't rain this week like it was supposed to, but it says we're going to have rain for the next week too. So, yay. It was fun, darling. Thank you for coming. Bye, Brenda. Bye, Connie. Bye, Lisa. Bye, Darlene. Bye, Lorelai. And I will see y'all sometime soon. Probably tomorrow in Connie's live. So I will not be live with her, but I'll just be the moderator. So, okay. Y'all have a great weekend, and I will see y'all later. Bye. Bye, Ellie. Sorry. Bye.